This video shows how to recalibrate the VDO M7 GPS's actual altitude prior to your training session. The VDO M7 GPS measures changes in altitude barometrically and must be recalibrated for accurate readings. Two freely defined home altitudes are programmable for this purpose, either one being directly accessible before you start your ride. Store the elevation data of the locations you usually start riding from, i.e. your home and/or your vacation destination. Are you located someplace else? No problem. The new elevation can easily be entered manually or automatically generated via the GPS without even touching your preset home altitudes. This is how to define and register one or two home altitudes in your VDO M7 GPS. Push and hold the Start button in the function menu to access the respective menu option. Menu Open is flashing before moving to the first menu option, Off. Use the Bike or Alti buttons to scroll to menu item Settings and push Start to open it. First menu item here is Language. Use the Bike or Alti buttons to scroll to menu item Home Alti and push Start to open it. You can now manually enter two different values for Home Alti 1 and/or Home Alti 2. Push Start again to activate Home Alti 1 and change the flashing numbers upwards with the Bike button and downwards with the Alti button until the desired result is displayed. Confirm your entry by pushing Start. Repeat this procedure for Home Alti 2 to register a second value if needed. Push and hold the Start button to exit settings and return to function menu. Once your home altitude or altitudes are set up, the values are directly accessible before you start your ride. Push and hold the Alti button while in the function menu to open the altitude menu item. Use the Bike button to scroll to the right and choose Home Alti 1 or Home Alti 2 by pushing Start. The VDO M7 GPS is now recalibrated to the respective altitude reading. In case you start your ride from a point not registered as one of our home altitudes, you have to enter it manually or determine the value by GPS. To enter the value manually, opt for Act Altit item in the altitude menu. Open by pushing Start and change the flashing numbers upwards with the Bike button and downwards with the Alti button until the desired result is displayed. Confirm your entry by pushing Start. You may also access the actual altitude reading via the Settings menu. Alternatively, your VDO M7 GPS is calibratable via GPS. First, make sure that you have a GPS signal. While in the altitude menu, use the Bike or Alti buttons to scroll to GPS Alti. Now you can see the altitude determined by GPS in big numbers. Depending on signal strength, this value is subject to fluctuations. Plus sign and minus sign, as well as the small numbers, identify these fluctuations in meters. Confirm the determined altitude value by pushing Start. Your VDO M7 GPS is now recalibrated to the actual altitude. For more information and videos about our products, please check out www.videocyclecomputing.com and our YouTube channel.